Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of today's wonderful episode of Guapish Rule 34. And today, I have served up a special Pokemon Pokédex entry quiz. And, you see, I've got three professors in training here, each studying in their own specific fields of Pokemon. First here, we've got Professor Tanner. Please tell us your field of study and your favorite Pokemon fact.
Dude, my field of study is fucking the fish Pokemon. I love those little
You
fish
like fucking the fish Pokemon?
Yeah, well,
I love fucking the fish
That's a very
Pokemon, dude.
particular field there.
Don't even trip, dog. And a fun fact about Pokemon, you see Vaporeon on it.
Very enlightening. Next up here, we've got Professor Nico. Same goes to you, my man.
Yeah, howdy folks, the name's Nico, and today I actually do want to dedicate this quiz episode to our boys Grimjo808 and Jotham Salafu. Recent subscribers, I think they'll be giving me their Super Saiyan power to really ace this quiz here. Super Saiyans have nothing to do with Pokemon, that's why I am the Pokemon Professor.
Solid. And last but certainly not least, we've got Professor Jackson. Please state your field of study and your Pokemon fun fact.
I study humanoid female Pokemon for no particular reason. And, of course, my Pokemon fun fact is that Vaporeon is in fact the most...
Yes, we're all familiar. Alright, so if it wasn't already obvious today, we are, having the Pokemon Pokédex entry quiz. We all may know some things about Pokemon, but, there's a little bit more to the Pokemon universe than we know. Reading the Pokédex entries can be a little off-putting and, a little dreary sometimes. So, this system is actually going to be a lot similar to Nico's. I was telling Jackson earlier that I actually had a multi-point system in mind for this quiz as well. However, your quiz beat mine. So I'm gonna basically pop up not a Pokemon. I'm gonna pop up the Pokédex, just description. I'm gonna give it has two different region variants. For if you can get it on the first one, you get 3 points. If you get it on the second one, you get 2 points. And as a bonus, this is a very slight bonus, but there is a sound clip that plays at the beginning of every slide. If you're able to guess the Pokemon somehow from that, that'll be 3 points. Sorry, and then the one will be 2, and then 1, and then... Anyway,
Understood.
Other than that, this quiz operates in the exact same way. We will be using the buzzer system. And, without further ado...
I have a quick question.
What's up, Tanner?
Are we only allowed to buzz in once per question?
That's a really... I think...
Because I'm wondering if I should be buzzing in to attempt guesses on the growls or whatever.
I'll say this, just because the nature of this quiz, since it's like self-eliminating choices, but not of your guys' own volition, I will say if I pop up the first Pokédex entry, you don't get it, and then the second one, you get it. I'll say you have to wait till everybody else gets their turn in before you can go again.
Okay, understood.
To make it fair. So, without further ado, here we go. Oh, let me actually get on the thing here. Alright, and we're going by generations. I was gonna try to throw them all into one big thing. It would be literally impossible, and I wouldn't be able to get Pokemon from each generation. So, anyway, here we go. Entry number 147.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how loud that was going to be. I apologize. Hopefully that
Barely.
wasn't too loud for the viewers at home. I'm sure somebody will
fucking
fix that.
turn down your shit, holy fuck.
I don't know how to turn
I
it
do
down
have
on here.
stream volume at 200%.
That might be, yeah. It's okay. We can control this this video
It sounded
separately.
like a feedback noise.
All right.
I don't have a fucking clue with that. I'm not gonna buzz.
That sounds like
some.
that's it. Yeah, I feel like I've got an idea, dude. Fuck it, I'll risk it for the
I got
biscuit.
Nico buzzed in here. Nico, you want to wager a guess?
Yes, sir. Wait, so is the answer Pokemon 147?
No, you need the actual Pokemon's name.
Okay. Well, I was just, is it whatever Pokemon is 147? Otherwise, I was wondering why that's there.
Yes, that is the number the Pokemon is.
Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. I thought maybe you goofed with the question number there or some shit. That's Dratini.
There we go. He's got it. It is, in fact, Dratini. That is 3
What?
points. Let me get a
Nico
little...
is going to win this quiz.
I was... Dude,
Handily.
I
I
tried... I
just
thought...
memorized every single number.
I thought I would have well balanced this out, but it turns out
I mean,
maybe
you know,
not.
like, they're way late into the fucking Pokédex, generally, the pseudo-legendaries, so...
True, fair enough. Alright, so that's 3 points for Nico. Let me go ahead and get Jackson and Tanner on here as well. I was prepared for everything except this. Yeah, I kind of, ironically enough, I think the earlier generations will be easier. Just because we've
Why is that ironic?
I don't know, I just like using words that probably don't make sense, but regardless. But no, because the older ones you think we'd
Let's
have a
just
harder
move
time.
on to the next question.
Alright.
You're giving us like a 5-minute dialogue. That sounded familiar.
Tanner, who do you think it is?
That one was Kangaskhan.
No, that is not correct. Alright.
Bummer.
Nico?
Isn't that Lickitung?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
We're fucked,
guys
dude.
all
We're
sound-
fucked.
It sounds like
fucking
he's
identical
licking,
to
you know? It's
me.
like, eh.
I thought it was like a monkey.
No.
I'm gonna be honest, they all sound fucking identical to me.
Unfortunate, I guess. Alright. Next entry here. Entry number... Tanner.
Magnemite.
No. Nico.
Rattata.
No.
Damn.
Alright, moving on here. The horn on this Pokemon's forehead contains a powerful poison. This is a very cautious Pokemon, always straining its large ears. Jackson?
I've got like 6 different options here.
You better give it your best one.
I can't remember if like the male or female one is like the poisonous one or if they all are.
Well, let's hear the name and we'll go from
I don't
there.
fucking know. Nidoran?
That is correct!
Damn it.
I'm a fucking demon!
Oh.
2 points
He didn't
for
specify male or female.
Listen, dude, he got Nidoran.
For some reason I thought they had different names between their genders. I thought Nidoran
No.
was the male one.
The first one doesn't. They're both just Nidoran.
Yeah.
Close enough, baby.
Dude, they buzzed in.
Holy smokes. Nico?
Hypno.
That is correct.
Unfortunately, I already forgot what the next one we saw really was.
I wasn't even fucking looking.
Yeah, that's truly unfortunate. Stop buzzing in.
Well, I want to be buzzed in, because if I don't buzz in, Nico will just beat me.
I guess that's a strategy, dude. Alright, give me a hot second to just replace... get this extra thing here. Here we go, I have an answer sheet now. Alright, moving on. Entry number 133, Tanner.
Doduo. How do you pronounce his name? Doduo?
Incorrect, Nico.
Eevee.
That is correct.
I remembered it being brown.
That is insane. Man, I'm not even gonna get to the part where, you know, you guys get to see the fun facts.
We've only seen like one actual entry so far.
Yeah, each one has 2, so it's truly unfortunate. Entry number 137, Tanner.
Porygon.
That is correct.
Holy shit.
I'm on the board.
I like want to read at least one of these, but I don't want to waste any more time, so I don't even.
You
know
have
what to
read
do.
one of them.
I
I'm
meant,
sure
like,
once we get past Gen 1, it'll be significantly less common for us to guess just based off the noises.
you're right.
But then
it'll
when we get
way
to
more
Gen
fun.
3 and 4, who boy, dude.
No, wait till Gen 6. That'll suck. Anyway. Entry number 94, Nico.
Fuck, that one is like so... Are you able to play it again?
If I go backwards, I suppose.
I fucking know that one.
Yeah, you do.
Shit, what is it? That's like... fucking... Onyx?
Incorrect.
Damn.
Tanner.
Fucking... What's he called? Graveler.
Incorrect. I'm gonna move on to the first entry here. At rest, it looks like a rock. Carelessly
I'm so
stepping on it will
fucking
make it
stupid.
swing its
I'm
fist
such
angrily.
a dumb bitch.
Jackson, would you like to wager a guess?
I'm such a piece of shit.
Dude, I literally forgot this fucker's name. Is it? It's not. What the fuck is this guy's name? I know what it is. It's not fucking Geode. Geodude.
Yes,
No!
yes, there we go. He got it,
I
Geodude.
hate myself for that.
2 points for Jackson.
It slipped right through my fucking fingers.
Yeah.
Great stuff, dude. Great stuff. Anyway, moving on. I don't know why it says entry 74 twice. That's incorrect. Irrelevant.
I was like, hang on a second.
Tanner.
That one is... Oh, wait, is that Gen 2, though? Fuck.
No, this is all Gen 1.
Caterpie!
Incorrect. Nico?
Let's say Venonat.
Incorrect.
I
Alright.
was thinking that one, too.
Jackson, would you like to take a guess, or you want to move on to the...
Hell no. Why the fuck would I do that without more information?
The wings are
Damn
covered
it.
with
No!
dust-like scales. Every time it flaps its wings, it looses highly toxic dust. Jackson, would you like to wager a guess?
I almost guessed that one.
God damn it!
Is it? I don't think it's fucking Butterfree. I'm thinking it's like there's like the fucking Moth one, but I don't know if that's Gen 1. I guess I'll just say Butterfree because I can't think of anything else.
Ah, you're on to something there, but that is incorrect. Nico?
Venomoth.
That is correct.
I was
Son of a
so
fucking
insanely
Dude,
close.
goddamn it! I couldn't
Jesus.
remember its fucking name.
That's 2 points to Nico. Alright. Moving on. Entry 107.
Oh my god, what's that one?
You want me to play it again, or do you want me to go on to the next?
Nah, just move on.
Alright. It corners its foes with combo punches from both sides, then finishes them off with a single straight punch launched at over 300 miles per hour. Tanner.
Hitmonchan.
There we go. It's Hitmonchan. Alright.
Oh.
2 points for Tanner. Here we go. You guys are doing awesome so far. Set that. Here we go. Entry number 139, Nico.
That's gotta be a goopy boy. Let's go Muck.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Tanner?
I'll go Grimer then.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Alright, moving on. First entry. Weighed down by a large and heavy shell, this Pokemon couldn't move very fast. Some say it went extinct because it was unable to catch food. Jackson, would you like to
Nico,
wager a
you
guess?
fucked me.
I can like I hate because I can like visualize what it looks like, but I cannot fucking remember any of their names. It's like the little fucking horseshoe crab fucker. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea what its name is. Shellos.
Incorrect. That
I
is
think that's a different Pokemon.
That is a Pokemon,
It
but not
is.
this one. Nico.
Omastar.
That is correct. It is Omastar.
That's not even the fucker I was thinking of. Goddamn it.
It wasn't. That's another 2 points for Nico. Alright, and gentlemen, that moves us on to our first pity point. Now, the way the pity point system works here is I will display the Pokemon, and you have to try to give me your best description of what you think the Pokédex entry will be, and you get points based off of how close you are to the entry. And you get two different entries, so you
That's
know.
a pretty convoluted way of doing
Yeah, that's
it.
enjoyably subjective, I guess.
I mean, you know. Anyway, we're moving on. Alright, first up. And it's going to Jackson. Jackson, how would you describe this Pokemon?
This ferocious alligator lives in swamps and likes to spew water at people.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, I basically got that verbatim. Frankly.
Yeah.
Should I say how many? I think I'll just.
Yeah, just add points, dude.
I'll
Who
give you.
cares?
Well, I
Yeah,
wasn't
just
gonna
cheat.
not give him points. Like the pity point system's gonna give him points regardless. I was just seeing
give
if
him,
I
like,
wanted.
You don't,
5
need, you don't need to
points.
tell me that I only got 1 out of 10 available points. It's good.
I'm basing it out of 5 points. So.
Gives him
Anyway,
5
need
points
to tell
every
me I
time.
got 1 out of available 5.
I'm not gonna say how many he got. All right. All right, moving on. Generations 2 and 3.
You're combining them.
Yeah, because I was trying to go for 50 questions, and I would have far exceeded 50 if I had done each individual generation.
That was worrying me when I saw how many entries Gen 1 had.
Yup, so every generation beyond here will be combined, mostly also because we're ill-experienced with most of them. Anyway.
Is Dylan a Gen 1er?
What?
Entry number 175. Nico.
Hoot hoot.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Alright, moving on. First entry. The shell seems to be filled with joy. It is said that it will share good luck when treated kindly. Still nobody? Alright,
I
moving on to
don't have a
this.
fucking clue.
Moving on to the second entry. I will say, sometimes the entries are exactly the same, so some of these will be super helpful, some of them won't. It is considered to be a symbol of good luck. Its shell is said to be filled with happiness.
I mean, I guess we just gotta take a guess now.
Tanner?
A Gen 2 or 3 that has a fucking shell, and it's
It's
Good
super
luck.
fucking happy, dude.
No, not that guy. Wait.
Is it Geodude?
You guys are gonna
Shell-
fucking hate it
what's,
when
what's
you
this
see the
fucker's
answer.
name? Shelder?
Incorrect.
No,
Jackson.
wait, I meant Shuckle.
Still incorrect.
Fuck.
Jackson.
Shellos?
Shellos does, I'll let you know now.
Shellos doesn't
not
even have a shell.
No fucking way.
Nico.
Yeah, is it Togepi?
It is Togepi.
Holy shit.
I never would have guessed that.
There we go.
It's
The
a type
problem
of
with me
shell.
is my knowledge of what Pokemon is from each generation is only like Gen 4, Gen 5, and like the newest generation. Everything else is just completely fucking random.
I don't know jack shit about Pokemon, dude.
Yikes.
You're doing better
Alas.
than me, buddy.
Well. Anyway, moving on here. Reset. Entry
Whoa.
253. Tanner.
Banapy?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Alright, moving on here. Its strongly developed thigh muscles give it astounding agility and jumping performance. Alright. This Pokemon leaps from branch to branch in large trees, moving with ease. It propels itself with astounding speed and force. Nico.
Trico.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Damn.
Would anybody else like to wager a guess?
I mean, it's Jackson's turn since I already went.
I mean, every time I move on to a new entry, if
Oh,
nobody...
what? That's how we're doing it?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Okay. That's completely different from what you pitched. But
Go on, Tanner.
thigh muscles, jumping performance, branch to branch, though. I don't know fucking...
Maybe Nuzleaf? He has some thick thighs.
Mankey.
That is incorrect. I will say, Nico's guess was relatively close.
Does Mankey have an evolution?
That's not Nico's guess.
Mankey does have an evolution, actually.
does,
yeah.
but that's not
You
Nico's
should guess
guess.
that.
I don't remember the name of the guy that, or
Can
do
I guess
remember
again?
what he-
It
Yeah, I should have,
depends.
like,
Jackson,
looked
are
through
you...
every Pokemon. Yeah, I've got
Jackson-
no fucking idea.
go
Nico
for it.
already guessed on this one, though. I think we just don't get it.
I'm sorry, Nico. I can't do that after...
Oh,
It is
Grovyle.
Grovyle.
Oh.
The more you know. Anyway, moving on here. Entry 154. Tanner.
Regice.
Incorrect. Nico.
Hang on, let me think for 1 second here. So, this would have to be... Fuck, what's her name? It's, I know exactly who this is because Mew is 151, and the starters always go grass first. So it has to be Meganium.
Dude is going big brain mode. He knows the Pokedex numbers, and it's correct.
Dude, it's so easy. It's just that simple.
Yeah, that was a flawless answer. 3 points for Nico. All right. Moving on. Entry number 260. Tanner.
Aerodactyl.
Incorrect.
I personally do not have a guess here.
Its arms.
I mean, it's since he resets it for each new revealed thing, there's no point in you not taking a guess.
That's also true.
Go for it, I guess.
I mean, now you displayed the thing, so like,
True. With one swing, it can break an enormous boulder into pieces. Tanner.
Machamp.
Incorrect.
Bummer.
Yeah, I'll buzz in, why not?
Okay. Nico?
So, Grovyle was like 57 or some shit like that. So I'm assuming there's another fucking starter. I'm gonna go Swampert.
That is correct. Dude is using his environment to his advantage.
Holy shit.
That's 2 points for Nico. I will say, these are completely randomized. I ran them through a random number generator. I tried not to, like, do side-by-sides unless they were far enough apart. So if there are any coincidences, it is purely coincidental. Alright, resetting here. Entry number 310. Nico.
Let's see, 310. Spoink.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Tanner.
Oh boy. I think it's one of the bird ones, but what's a Gen 3 bird? Fucking I truly have no fucking clue. What's that little guy called? Starly.
Incorrect. Jackson, would you like to take a guess?
I guess there's no reason not to. I can't think of any fucking birds from that generation. What's the Pidgey of this fucking generation? I don't even know. I give up.
Okay, fair enough. Resetting. Its heart-shaped body makes it popular. In some places, you would give this Pokemon to someone you love. Tanner.
What's this one called? Love Disc?
That is correct!
Fuck.
Love Disc.
I constantly forget Love Disc is Gen 3. I think it's a Gen 2 Pokemon.
Right? There's gonna be a whole awful lot of reminders here, unfortunately. Alright, next entry. Number 182!
I guess I'll buzz in, like... What the fuck is the bird from Gen 2? I don't think they have one. Fucking, let's say... Spinnerack.
Incorrect.
I guess I'll just piggyback off of Nico and say, what's the evolution of that one called? It's not called just like Arachnid, is it? It's called it's like Arachnid pun. Aranacrid, something like that.
I know what you're going for. That is incorrect though.
Okay.
Jackson, would you like to wager a guess?
Sunkern.
Incorrect. Here we go. First entry.
Before the comments flame me, by the way, I did just remember I already named the Gen 2 bird earlier in this quiz. Please leave me alone.
Due to the effects of the Sunstone, it is now active during the daytime. It likes to dance in pools of sunlight. Tanner.
I feel like I know this one. What is that fucker called? Ninjask?
Incorrect.
Done something fucking or other?
Nico?
Bellossom.
That is correct!
Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's another 2 points for Nico. Alright, next entry. 279. Nico got that one so fast.
Dawn Fan.
No.
Fuck!
Incorrect. Tanner?
Kangaskhan.
It is so, it's so funny when you guys are like, this is a bird Pokemon, and it's not. And then I don't want to give that hint. I basically already have.
This one's a bird?
The one time it's a bird Pokemon, you guys don't guess bird.
It doesn't sound like a bird. These Pokemon creators don't know what the fuck they're doing.
This just sounds fucking terrible.
Jackson, would you like to wager your guess?
It's a bird from Gen 2 or 3. Given I couldn't name a single one earlier, I guess I'll wait to see more information.
Alright, resetting. It is a flying transporter that carries small Pokemon in its beak. It bobs on the waves to rest its wings. Nico.
Oh yeah, this is Pearl, right?
Hell yeah, it is.
Damn,
Pelipper.
Dylan,
What's up, dude?
this thing where we reset with each thing makes this take too long. Can we go back to the system all three of us assumed we were doing?
Yes.
Yeah, it also doesn't really make any sense because there's no reason to just not guess every time. It just puts us at like a
Exactly.
massive disadvantage.
Yes. All right, moving
Thank
on.
you.
Next entry here. Entry number 201. Tanner.
Celebi.
Incorrect. Nico.
Porygon 2.
Incorrect. Jackson,
Damn.
would you like to give a guess or
No.
wait for? All right, moving on. This Pokemon is shaped like ancient writing. It is a mystery as to which came first, the ancient writings or the Pokemon. Research into this topic is ongoing, but nothing is known.
Unknown?
That is correct.
Holy shit. How did he get it?
I don't know.
Can't believe you
dude.
didn't ask
He
me
is-
which one.
It's truly impossible to say. They're all under the same entry, dude. All right, resetting here. Entry number 326.
That was just you taking a fucking fart in the micro. No way.
Hell yeah, brother.
I got nothing for this one.
All right. It can perform odd dance steps to influence foes. Its style of dancing became hugely popular overseas. Tanner.
Style of dancing. Oh, fuck, what's that? Ludicolo?
Nico. I'd like
Wait,
you
that
to
wasn't
know
it?
that Tanner is incorrect. What's your guess, my man? Yeah, no, this description is like so off what the actual Pokemon. I would have never guessed this.
It dances?
It apparently.
Ludicolo's the only one I can think of who fucking does that shit.
Right?
Fucking...
You can wait for the next one.
Sure, I'll wait till the next one.
What? He buzzed it. This is bullshit.
He fucking buzzed in, skip his ass. I'm the next one.
Yo.
Fair is fair, I guess. You're also, destroying these two, so I feel like I need to give him a chance. I don't know how helpful the second entry is. It uses black pearls to amplify its psychic power.
That's
It does a
super
strange
helpful.
dance
What
to
do you
control
mean?
foes' minds. Well, I don't know how helpful it is to Jackson. Jackson, you want to give it a guess?
Uses black pearls to amplify its psychic power. What the fuck? Some fucking Davy Jones shit. I don't fucking know. Psychic Pokemon with black pearls?
Yes.
Hypno.
Incorrect. Tanner, one last go
I think
at
I
it.
know who this is. I'm not sure on their name, though. Isn't their name something like Meecham?
No.
Damn.
Incorrect. Nico.
Grumpig.
That is correct. Yeah, when I saw the whole
Never mind, I
dancing
was way
shtick, I
off.
was like, what the hell? But yeah, apparently this Pokemon's known for dancing.
That's very strange.
Grumpig
The more you
busts
know.
it down, dude.
Alright. Next up, Pity Points. It's a cute little Pokemon, right? Boom. Skitty. Now, Jackson and Tanner are currently tied for last place.
Holy shit.
I want you
How many
to...
fucking pity points do you give Jackson to make that happen?
Don't worry about it, dude. Listen, I need both of you to give me your best description of this Pokemon. Jackson,
This
you go.
delectable little feline uses its 3 bobbers on its tail to hypnotize children and force them to take care of it.
Jackson, let's hear yours.
I feel like the thing is, I feel like I know what this entry is. Like, I think it has something to do with fucking moving shit around. Like, it likes to fucking push shit or some dumb fucking thing.
Okay.
What the fuck was that? Is that like some fucking...
Skitty has the
person
habit of
knocking on my
becoming
door when it
fascinated
feels-
by moving objects and chasing them around. This Pokemon is known to chase after its own tail and become dizzy.
I was like halfway there,
Aw,
god damn it.
damn.
Alright, let me see here. Whoops, not that. I gotta put the total points, that would be helpful. There we go. Alright, perfect. Moving on. Generations 4 and 5. Here we go. Entry number 497. Nobody on that
That
one?
sounded insane.
No, I got nothing.
But...
Alright, moving on to first entry. It generates energy from sunlight, then amplifies that energy dozens of times within its long body. Tanner.
Fuck, what's that fucker called? Milon?
Miltank, I think you're thinking
You're
of
thinking
right now.
of Milotic, and that is incorrect.
Okay.
Alright, next entry here. An intimidating gaze and majestic appearance have caused this Pokemon to be known as the Lord of the Forest. Nico?
Is this Superior?
It sure is, buddy. There we go.
Holy cow.
Interesting design for sure. Not my favorite starter from that generation.
Dude, me either. Fuck this
I
guy.
think Superior's kind of badass.
Alright, next entry. Entry number 477. Tanner? Or wait, hold on. I didn't reset
You
the
never
buzzer.
reset it. I don't.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have to ignore that. All right, moving on to the first entry. It is said to take lost spirits into its pliant body and take them to the afterlife.
Do you say that's plant body?
Pliant.
Pliant, oh, okay.
Jackson.
Drifblim?
That is incorrect.
That was a good guess, though. That was a good guess.
There are a lot of Pokemon from this generation that do that, unfortunately.
It did
Next
like
entry.
Lycanine.
It comes and goes between this world and the afterlife. People fear this Pokemon because it is said to suck in lost spirits and take them along.
Man, Drifblim was a really good guess. Oh.
I don't know. What the fuck is the name of the thing Drifblim evolves into, though?
It's Drifblim.
I will say, yeah, Drifblim is the final evolution. Would you like to give it a good guess, though, Tanner?
A pliant body. That means it's gooey. Dude, fuck if I know. Let's go. Gengar.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Nico.
Yeah, this has to be some sort of ghost type. It's not Mismagius. This won't be Spiritomb. Not Rotom either. I think. Oh fuck, we're also doing this is Gen 5 too. Fuck. I don't really think it's anyone there. Is it like Dusknoir?
Holy shit, he got it!
Whoa.
Dude, he's so fucking good.
If it makes it any easier on you guys, I'll just reiterate. It is only Pokemon from 4 and 5, so disregard any earlier generations if that helps at all.
Dylan, it doesn't help because I don't know what generation any Pokemon
I just
are
figured I'd throw out that disclaimer again in case, you know.
Nico, here's some more information.
Alright, here we go. Well, I heard Nico doing it too, so. Next entry. Entry number 606.
What the fuck?
Tanner.
Hold on. I know exactly what one this is, but what's that fucker's name?
It's a tongue twister, dude. You'll never guess it.
His name is something fucking stupid. It's like UBZ or something. U.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
UFO, UMO, EME, Abby MZ. It's something fucking stupid like this. You know I'm thinking of the right one, Dylan. You have to give me this, please.
I don't. It's not close. It's not close though, Tanner.
Abizum. Ebizum? Abizum.
That's not a Pokemon.
Ubizum.
I'm gonna have to move on here, Tanner.
This is fucking torture, dude.
Go ahead.
Is it LGM?
God
Unfortunately,
damn
that
it.
is incorrect.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Jackson, would you like me to move on?
Yes, please.
Whenever I mistyped that. Whenever this Pokemon visits a farm, a Dubwool mysteriously disappears. This literally
Now,
is...
this really narrows it down for me, guys.
Yeah, I read this one, I was like, this is fucking Gen, 8. What's going on here? Or Gen 9 or whatever. It's not too much help. Alright. Jackson, would you like the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes found drifting above wheat fields, this Pokemon can control the memories of its opponents.
Huh. What the fuck is this thing? I'm trying to think of. It's like some psychic fucking thing with some stupid name. That sounds weird.
You guys
True.
are on the right. You guys are on the right track.
I'm trying to think of the fucker's name. It looks like a rock with like some fucking. He looks like a little mini Reggie, kinda. I don't know what the fuck his name is though.
All
yeah,
right.
I've got no idea.
I'm moving on here. Nico.
Wait, hold on. We don't get second guesses. That's the new system so that we don't take forever.
This was the original system after everybody's got their
Yeah,
guess
I
with
thought we
new
did
evidence.
get second guesses. We just don't guess
know.
every time.
Okay.
Go for it.
Is it
Nico.
Behem?
It sure is, buddy.
Let's go.
Dude, I absolutely said that at some point in my rambling. This is
You
fucking
said
bullshit.
you like said Bizium or BZ or
Dude,
whatever.
that's that.
Listen,
Whatever.
dude.
I think that's fucking horseshit, but whatever.
You also like basically said the name of like the first form before that though, so like, you know. You got so many guesses in there.
I was thinking of this one though.
Alas, dude. We are
That was the fucker I was
Pokemon.
thinking of as well.
We are Pokemon professors here. We are nothing if not accurate. Entry number
What the
457.
Was it in a cave or something?
It sounds like a fucking UFO. Alright, no guesses, no guesses? Alright. First entry! With its shining light, it lures its prey close. However, the light also happens to attract ferocious fish Pokemon, its natural predators. Jackson?
Holy shit, he's muted.
I was fucking muted. I just said I shit. What? Is it fucking Lantern?
Unfortunately, not.
That's also the only thing I can think of. That's not Gen 4 or 5 at all.
It's not. Tanner?
Lumina.
You know, Tanner, just so it saves me your bitching later, I'll give it to you. It's
shit.
Luminion!
Holy cow, that wasn't the one I was thinking of.
You son of a bitch, this is why I don't give it to you!
But we all know I was thinking of the other one.
Anyway,
Yeah,
That's
for
the
sure.
difference.
This is
Anyway.
reparations.
you get 2 free
I was thinking
points.
of that blue one that looks like an anglerfish.
Yeah, you mean Lantern, the one that Jackson literally just said?
True, but I thought maybe he got the name
Jack,
wrong. even though I
Tanner,
was
stop
pretty
pissing
sure
me
he
off
did
before I
it.
take your 2 points away.
Okay.
God damn it. He yells at me for not being close enough to the last name. I give him this one and it's not even the one he's thinking of. The fuck? Next Pokemon entry. Number 410. Alright, entry number 1. It is outstandingly armored. As a result, it has no particular need to battle with others and can spend its time feeding on grass and berries. Tanner.
I don't want to say Aeron. I want to say the one that he evolves into, but I don't remember that fucker's name. What's his name? Staron.
Incorrect. Jackson.
Shieldon?
That is correct!
Whoa.
Look at you.
Yeah, good
Look at that
pull,
cute
dude.
little guy.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was the name of its fucking evolution. I'm goated though.
Sure are, buddy. You've got this.
What the fuck is its evolution?
It's like,
Rampardos, or wait.
no, it's Bastiodon.
yeah, that's
Ah,
okay.
That's right.
I'm glad I fumbled that by accident.
Here we go. All right. Next entry. Entry number 622. All right, first entry. These Pokemon are thought to have been created by the science of an ancient and mysterious civilization. Okay, next entry. Its movements are powered by a mysterious energy. It has continued to move since ancient times, so its power may soon run out. Tanner.
Fuck. Do I go with the smaller one or the bigger one, though?
I guess that's up to your discretion, dude.
I'll go Goluk.
Incorrect. Nico.
I'm gonna assume you counted that as the evolution, so I'll go with Golett.
I did not, but it is, in fact, Golett.
Okay,
Damn.
there we go.
I was going for that one, too. That's the tragic part.
Yeah,
I thought that was
crazy.
like a more recent Pokemon, dude. I have no fucking.
Good thing I didn't give that to you, Tanner. Anyway, next entry. Insane. Number 469.
Shit, that one sounds so familiar.
Would you like to give it
Fuck.
a go, or?
No, I don't want to yet. I don't want to risk it.
Alright, first entry. This Pokemon's wing beats are so powerful that the Pokemon blows down huge trees nearby when it vigorously launches itself into flight.
Okay, yeah, what I was thinking of didn't have wings, so I'm happy I held off.
Tanner.
I guess I'll try. What's that fucker's name? Scalamancer? Salamance?
Incorrect, unfortunately.
Blue dragon fucker.
Anybody else? Anybody else? No takers? Alright, entry
No.
number 2. Its jaw power is incredible. It is adept at biting apart foes while flying at high speed.
Damn. This is.
Fucking... I guess I'll throw one out there. Is it Staraptor?
Unfortunately, it's not. Jackson?
Is it Scarberry?
No, unfortunately not. The Pokemon you guys are looking for is Yanmega.
Oh!
Never
Yep.
would have guessed that. Are these
Yeah,
things big?
Yeah, they're decently big from when I was playing Legends Arceus. They're bigger than humans.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be pretty large. I just would not have thought of its jaw being, like, crazy or
Yeah,
anything.
it looks like how
even
tiny
the-
that thing looks.
Yeah, dude,
Or
the
even
fucking...
the power of its wings, really.
Yeah, the world of Pokemon is intense. Like, total, like, meta is, like, Pokemon just eat other Pokemon. That's just how it works. It's like our real
It's
world.
like real life.
Yeah, that's the scary part. Anyway, moving on. 589.
Whoa.
Actually,
Tanner?
Mantrick?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Alright, no other takers. They use shells they've stolen from Shelmet to arm and protect themselves. They're very popular Pokemon in the Galar region. Nico?
Okay, Escavalier.
I figured this was one you would get if not from the soundbite. Yes,
Yeah.
in fact, it's Scavalier. This Pokemon's dope as hell, by the way. I love this Pokemon.
He's pretty sweet. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I don't like what the other one turns into. It's fucking stupid. Alright, 2 points for Nico. Resetting. Alright. Entry number 397. I was about to say, Nico.
What I was about to guess is not a Gen 4 or 5 Pokemon, so I'm not going to go with that. Let's say Manaphy.
Incorrect. Oh man, I was really hoping this soundbite is just engraved in my mind. I figured this would be easy. Alright. Oh, Tanner?
Jirachi?
Incorrect. I will say it's probably not of your interest to guess a adjacent Pokemon unless I say they're close. Just to save you guys, you know, heartache or whatever. Recognizing their own weakness, they always live in a group. When alone, it cries noisily.
Give me the next entry.
They maintain huge flocks, although fierce scuffles break out between various flocks.
Some small generic bird. Think, Jackson, think. Small generic bird from Gen 4 or 5. Pidgeot?
Pidgeot's not from Gen 4 and 5, unfortunately. So
Wait, no,
incorrect.
fucking Starry.
It's not that either. Tanner.
Damn!
Oh, it's not that either. Oh,
It's
God.
close.
Oh, Staryu.
Fuck, dude, no. God damn it. Nico.
Thanks for the it's close. Is it Staravia?
It sure is. Well, I'm not gonna, like... You guys are, like, guessing super close, and then if I say incorrect, you realize, oh, it's not that. Then it throws you guys way too far off.
I mean,
I
hey,
don't know
I
that
ain't
guy's
complaining
name
or
anyway.
anything.
I'm trying to be
I
helpful
appreciate
here,
the
okay?
points, dude.
Alright. Is this... No, this actually is not the pity point. Jesus. Next entry. Entry number 420.
There's a
Sure,
Pokemon
it's
giving
a
you the good
Pokemon.
suck right there.
Alright, no audio bits. Here we go. It nimbly dashes about to avoid getting pecked by spurred Pokemon that would love to make off with its small, nutrient-rich storage ball. Nico.
Shit. I just read the small and the getting pecked by bird Pokemon. I didn't make it to the storage ball when you said that. What the fuck has a storage ball? Shit.
I don't want to say it's obvious
Fucking-
because I'm obviously looking at the answer, but...
A fucking ball? Is it like... What has a ball? Is it like, fuck, everything I'm thinking of isn't like Gen 4 or 5. You ever like really done any 5 ones yet? You've barely
Like I
done
said,
any.
dude, it's random number. I probably should have done half and half, but I just let the random number generator do its thing.
Oh, I assumed you did like half and half or something. Is it like... No, this has to... Star Review was still like sub 400. This has to be a Gen 4 again. What the fuck is a ball then? I'm just gonna throw out like... Snow Run.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Alright, moving on to the next entry. The deeper this Pokemon's red, the more nutrients it has stockpiled in its body, and the sweeter and tastier its small ball.
This feels like it should be so obvious. I still have no fucking idea what this is.
Jackson or Tanner, would you like to wager a guess?
It's a small red Pokemon with a ball that will be eaten. Oh, fucking Cherubi?
That is correct!
Damn it!
I'm fucking nuts!
This man, he got it. He got it. Alright. Pity point question. We are looking at
Give to
Drift
fucking
Blim.
Nico. Give to fucking Nico. He's got this one. I'm in first place.
This pity point is going to Tanner. Tanner, tell me what
Holy
you know
shit.
about Drift Blim.
This Pokemon will clasp onto children and attempt to carry them away, but it's not heavy enough, or it's not strong enough, or some shit.
Give him the point, dude. Give him the fucking 5 points. Come on.
Alright, there we go.
That's the only thing anyone knows about this.
Exactly.
That was about to, yeah. This is, like, when I realized there was a whole dark side to Pokemon, when I realized that this small, innocent-looking Pokemon carries off children. Yeah.
It carrying off children is actually an allegory for people who make Pokemon their personality into adulthood.
Anyway, moving on. Generation 6 and 7. Entry number 682. This one's gonna be rough, boys, I'm not gonna lie.
Am I wrong that these all sound fucking identical?
No, they
Not entirely,
don't.
no.
They don't.
Alright, entry. A scent pouch within this Pokemon's body allows it to create various scents. A change in its diet will alter the fragrance it produces.
I think I know. I'm gonna hang off until this
Okay.
last one.
Entry 2. The scent its body gives off enraptures those who smell it. Noble ladies had no shortage of love for it.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Is this Spritzy?
It is Spritzy.
I've never seen that shit.
I have no fucking idea what this thing is.
It's gonna get really rough from here out. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna
It
be
involves
real
like
bad.
aromatisse or whatever.
He
It's like a
says.
little witch doctor thing.
Yeah. Alright, next entry. Number 735.
It's kind of fun.
I think you can like really just skip straight to like the first entries for these. I'm gonna have no fucking idea what any of these are.
Alright, and just for that, I'll also readjust the points. If you get it based off the first one, it'll still be worth 3. So, once it finds signs of prey, it will patiently stake out the location, waiting until the sun goes down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure the second entry is the exact same as this one. So, here we go. This Pokemon specializes in relentlessly tracking down prey. The simple-minded Squavit doesn't seem to provide it with enough challenge. I guess the Squavit part probably helps. Maybe.
Squavit. Fuck, which one's Squavit?
That's
It's
also made up. It's
it's
not
the
real.
it's the fat squirrel from
Oh.
Sword and Shield. Tanner.
I mean, I gotta go for some kind of dog thing. What's that one? Stoutland or some shit?
That is incorrect. Stoutland is Gen 5.
It's impossible.
Stakes out the location? I guess I'll hazard a guess here. Is it like... No, never mind. That's fucking Gen 5. Fuck. Let's go with... Fuck, shit. I don't remember how like Alolan forms and shit like that work because now we're on to those. I don't know if those have like new Pokédex
Fun
entries.
fact: no Alolans.
Okay, well, I guess that makes it much easier. Let's go with Crabrawler.
That is incorrect. Were you thinking of Watchog from Gen 5?
No.
Okay, just make sure. Jax, would you like to wager a guess?
No.
Alright. Gumshoe!
Oh, Gumshoe, it's the fucking Trump one.
I'm surprised Tanner didn't get it, you know?
Alright. I actually caught a shiny one of these in my Sun and Moon playthrough.
Sun and Moon? Oh. Oh yeah, that would be solid. I thought it was from Sword and Shield, but...
No.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Alright,
his
next
whole
entry.
thing is they fucking like hunts down Rattatas or whatever.
Yeah. The movement of air against the long tongue this Pokemon keeps wrapped around its neck allows it to sense enemies it can't see. Nico.
Greninja.
That is correct! That's like the only
man,
Gen
I
6 that
could've
anybody
gotten
would
that
know.
I could have gotten that one, goddammit.
Why
You weren't
didn't
fast
you
enough.
then, eh? Huh?
You have to have that
I was-
Greninja-like speed.
I was too distracted by thinking there's no way this is Greninja.
Unfortunate. Next
That'd be
entry.
too obvious.
Entry number 756. Tanner.
Hold on, I'm gonna guess on the growl. I get 5 points if I get this right.
Okay. I'll be shocked if you get this.
What's that fucking big skeleton fucker called? Eternix.
Eternatus is who he was thinking
yeah,
of.
Eternit. Yeah, incorrect. First entry. Its flickering spores lure in prey and put them to sleep. Once this Pokemon has its prey snoozing, it drains their vitality with its fingertips.
Oh.
Nico.
Shiinotic?
Yes, that is correct. It is Shiinotic.
I'm very happy I waited for that first entry. I was
What the
going to
fuck
say...
is this thing?
Creepy ass.
It's a murderer. Pasta.
Yeah, he's
Shit,
very
sure
strange.
is, buddy. Alright. Next entry here.
Oh,
708.
shit. I absolutely fucking know that. Fuck,
Tanner.
what is that one?
What's that one fucking one called? Belladonna?
That is
Prima
incorrect.
Rana? Prima Donna?
Incorrect, either way. Nico?
Isn't this Phantom?
It is, in fact, Phantom.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should...
Gets 5 points for that, dude.
No,
I
I don't.
don't-
I don't have to get 5 points for it.
I'm not gonna give him 5 points for that. Yikes. Entry number 672.
Okay, that one I have no fucking idea.
Alright.
Legion.
First entry. Until recently, people living in the mountains would ride on the backs of these Pokemon to traverse the mountain paths. Nico.
Why until
Go-Go.
recently?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
What?
It is close, however.
Oh, that
Tanner.
makes me feel bad.
I mean, close to Go-Go. The thing is, I have no idea what the fuck that thing evolves from and or into. Billy Kid.
I like your enthusiasm, however, that is incorrect. And second entry. As long as it has sunlight and water, this Pokemon can make energy with leaves on its body, allowing it to live on rocky mountains barren of food. Jackson, would you like to give it a go? This dude's muted.
No, I'm not muted. I just don't know what to fucking say.
Alright, would anybody like, would anybody like to wager a guess?
I honestly don't actually know this thing's fucking name. I keep wanting to say it's like Skibbity or some shit like that.
Skibbity.
You were insanely close. This Pokemon's name is Skiddo.
Oh, of course, Skiddo.
Look at that cute little guy. He's
23
so cute.
Pseudo.
Alright, next entry. 705. The swirly protrusion on its back is filled with all its vital organs, such as its brain and heart.
Oh.
Nico?
Is this Sligoo?
It is Sligoo!
There we go.
I'm so used to seeing its fucking, Hisuian form that this shit looks whack to me.
Yeah.
I don't like the way Sligoo is written. It looks like a slur.
It sure does, buddy. Alright.
You fucking Skidoo, you people are ruining this country.
You fucking Sligoo.
Alright, next entry before we get more racist. Number
Whoa.
759.
That was just a woman screaming.
Yeah. Just fucking found Jackson's stash, apparently.
Its fluffy fur is a delight to pet, but carelessly reaching out to touch this Pokemon could result in a painful retaliation.
Aw.
Okay, no takers, no takers. We're gonna move on to the second entry. The way it protects itself by flailing its arms may be an adorable sight, but stay well away. This is flailing that can snap thick tree trunks.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead. Oh,
Actually,
never mind. Jackson wants to
Jackson
guess.
Completely a random guess. I don't even know if this one's part of this fucking generation. Is it Stuffle? Like the
Holy
fucking bear
shit,
thing?
he got it!
Fuck, I was gonna guess Beware. Okay.
That's the evolution, so that is close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine it sounded tiny.
Yeah, it's cute. Alright, next entry. 656. I will say, actually, I don't know what its designation is. It's not a normal Pokemon.
What do you mean it's not a normal Pokemon?
I guess you'll find out by this description. Although it's called a
Okay.
guardian deity, if a person or Pokemon puts it in a bad mood, it will become a malevolent deity and attack. Tanner.
What the fuck is that dog called? Zira Zabin Zibizu.
Incorrect. I know the one you're referring to, but, alright. Moving on to entry 2. The lightning-wielding guardian of deity of Melee. This Pokemon is brimming with curiosity and appears before people from time to time. Nico.
Yeah, it's Tapu Koko.
It sure is, buddy. Look at that sick-ass dude. Look at him.
I don't think that's the right Pokédex number for him, though.
It is.
Is it?
Yes. Alright, next up here. I don't know about this one. Entry number 766. And boop. This Pokemon battles by throwing hard berries. It won't obey a trainer who throws Pokeballs without skill.
Wait,
Fun-
throws hard bear?
Well, I don't want to say that. That would give Nico a huge... If he remembers, it would give him a huge hint if I told him that.
Probably.
Alright, entry number 2. The boss chooses 10 members of the group to go out hunting. The hunting party will evenly split the food they find with the rest of the group.
Oh.
That doesn't
Nico?
tell me anything.
Yeah, this is fucking, Wait, no, but you said it... You're not including Alolan variants.
Not Alolan.
Shit, okay, Then I don't know who this is. Who the fuck would this be, then?
Tanner or Jackson, you guys?
Oh, hang on. Is it, Pansimian?
It is Passimian.
There we go.
This was my first shiny Pokemon of fucking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Fucking ass.
By the way, Dylan, Tapu Koko is number 785.
What? I'll
Yeah.
have to go back. I don't know why that it can't be that. I don't know what I did to be that far off. That's insane.
I don't know either.
Regardless, the entry number is just there for show. It's not actually, I didn't expect you guys to know.
Except
it based
for
on the
all
entry
those
number.
times Nico used it to get.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was literally just doing it for show. Anyway, pity point. Alright, and the Pokemon in question is Tropius. And we've got another two-way tie with Jackson and Tanner. Jackson, give me your best description of this Pokemon.
This Pokemon likes to fly around the jungle and pretend to be a tree to avoid predators.
Oh.
Tanner.
The fruit growing from beneath its neck is quite delectable, but it doesn't want you to eat it.
It lives in tropical jungles. The bunch of fruit around its neck is delicious. The fruit grows twice a year. Delicious fruits grew out from around its neck because it was always ate the same kind of fruit.
Dude, I'm fucking goated.
There was like that one channel I would watch sometimes where they were like, yeah, if it eats organs, because it's like if it eats organs, it grows organ fruit, which is great.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think it would ever do that, but just keep that in mind. As fucked up as Pokemon can be, based on our knowledge so far. Anyway, next generations here. This is the last stretch, boys.
Whoa.
Generation 8 and 9. Entry number 858. Nico.
Is that Frosmoth?
It is not Frost.
Damn.
Alright, with that, we're moving to entry number 1. This Pokemon knocks out those that intrude in its home forest by blasting them with a beam, then slashing with
fuck! I know
by
what to
psychic
say.
power. Tanner.
What's that black fucker's name? Krulaki.
That is incorrect. Alright, next entry here. Beware of forests that show no signs of living creatures within. You may have wandered in.
Oh, I think I know it, guys! I think I know it! Is it Hatterene?
No.
Yeah, it is. That's the one that I missed. How the hell? It's
Let's
Hatterene.
fucking go!
Damn
I
it.
never would have guessed that.
Oh.
How is that the only one that I missed? I swear to God, if I have any more in
Let's
here.
fucking go, Nico, you fumbled.
We got a freebie for Jackson, I guess.
God damn it! I knew which one it would be.
Trust me, Nico, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Oh.
Next entry. That's funny. 94! It is again another, I guess mythical. It's a mythical Pokemon. Alright, first entry. This Pokemon is a cluster of electrical energy. It's said that removing the rings on its body will unleash the Pokemon's latent power, much like Shadow the Hedgehog. Nico.
I mean, this isn't a mythical, but it's Regieleki.
What is it considered then? I don't know.
It's just a legendary.
Oh. Oh, I guess you can earn it through. I forget the description. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Regieleki is part of the new Lekkies in Pokemon.
The new Leckies.
Or the new Reggies, sorry.
I've
We all
never
knew
seen
where I
this
was going
shit
in
in
the
my
end.
fucking life.
He's new, dude. Don't even worry about it.
There's no point in like waiting for me to give an answer anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know right now.
Damn. Moving on here.
Oh my
Sounded
God.
like it was fucking dying,
Me
dude.
when I come.
First entry. This Pokemon wanders around snowy, icy areas. It protects its body with powerful muscles and a thick layer of fat under its skin. Alright, entry number 2, maybe? Entry number 2. Ice energy builds up in the horn of on its upper jaw, causing the horn to reach cryogenic temperatures that freeze its surroundings.
Oh. Fuck.
Tanner?
It's a pun on Dreadmaw.
Unfortunately that is incorrect. Nico?
I 100% know which Pokemon this is. I have no idea what its name is, though. It's like, it's a big old whale fucker. They showed off in the Pokemon Direct back in the day, and I was like, damn, that thing looks fucking gay. I hate it. What is it called? Ice Sail.
That is incorrect. Jackson, with Nico's apt description of the Pokemon, do you have any guesses?
I have no idea.
Fair enough, dude. We are looking at Satitan.
Yeah, it's that fucker.
It sure is. Yeah, I hate this Pokemon. Its design is stupid.
Yeah, I think it's pretty rough.
Alright. Next Pokemon. Oops. Entry number 1017.
That sounds so much like Cricketune. Holy shit.
It is another legendary Pokemon.
It's a legendary? Fuck.
It is a legendary. Alright. This Pokemon's type changes based on which mask it's wearing.
Oh.
It confounds its enemies with nimble movements and kicks.
Fuck, I don't know what this thing is called. Shit.
It's my favorite legendary.
God damn it.
It's so cute and I love it. Alright, next entry. This mischief-loving Pokemon is full of curiosity. It battles by drawing out the type-based energy contained within its masks.
This is so fucked, dude. If you gave us any of the Pokemon that weren't from the fucking DLCs, I would have known them. I've not committed any of these fuckers to memory. Like, one of them is called, like, Okidogi, I think. It's some dumb shit like that.
Yes.
What is this one? It's, Jadask.
No. I love this
Okay.
guy. He's so adorable. He's really cool. Ogerpon.
Okay.
I've never seen this Pokemon in my life.
It's because you didn't play the DLC.
That-
Shit's fake
He
as
gets a
fuck,
special
dude.
Terrasilize, which was what makes him cool, instead of all the boring-ass Terrasilizes that the rest of the game has.
Why are you calling it a
Fuck,
he?
a
It's obviously a
Terrasilize.
woman.
Anyway, moving on. Entry number 833. Its large front tooth is still growing in. When the tooth itches, this Pokemon will bite another of its kind's horn, and the two Pokemon will tussle.
Huh. So it has big teeth and a big horn.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Gives you something to think about, you know?
Yep. A popular game among children is to lift up sticks that is bitten onto to see who's gonna hang on the longest.
Wait, what?
Like they have it bite sticks, and then they
Oh,
see.
okay. Wait, is this one
Yeah, for
Dreadmaw?
some reason, I had like a fucking dyslexia thing. I thought the kids were biting onto their horn and seeing how long they could.
Alright,
That'd
can
be
anybody
great.
wager? Any guesses?
Is this one Dreadmaw?
It is not, but it is close.
Oh,
God
close,
damn it.
dude. Is it Choodle?
It's Choodle.
Fuck.
Dude, look at this fucker. I hate him.
There's no way.
Dreadmaw is cool though. I like Dreadmaw.
Yeah, he's alright. Tanner, honestly, I'm fucking baffled you know who Dreadnought is.
I can't explain it myself.
Next entry. Entry number 924. Exhibiting great teamwork, they use their incisors to cut pieces out of any material that might be useful for a nest, then make off with them.
Yeah, I got no clue.
Tanner?
Dude, this one's Bidoof.
It's not Bidoof. Bidoof is like Gen 3 or something.
It's 4.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, next entry. The pair sticks together no matter what. They split any food they find exactly in half and then eat it together. Nico!
Fuck, it's the first Tandem Mouse.
That is correct!
Yeah,
Tandem
I was so
Mouse.
close to saying Mousehold. That was gonna be
That's
tricky.
the evolution.
Yeah,
It doesn't even have teeth. What the fuck?
they
Don't
do
worry
though. They'll like open up their mouths and they just have these big old teeth. They're crazy. I love these guys. They're real fun.
Alright, next entry. Entry number 910. I'm shocked Nico didn't buzz in on that one. The combination of its fire energy and overflowing vitality has caused an egg-shaped fireball to appear on the Pokemon's head. Nico.
Huh?
Shit. I actually don't know what the mid stage is there.
Goddamn.
Uh-oh.
Man committed none of the new Pokemon to memory.
I really didn't. It's like Fuecoco, then Skeleton. What the fuck is the middle one there? I had him on my team and everything. What is it?
I know!
It's
That's what's shocking.
Fuejo.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Alright, next one here. Oh, Jackson, would you like... Well, you already see the other one, so... The valve in its flame sac is closely connected to its vocal cords. This Pokemon utters a guttural cry as it spews flames every which way. Jackson, go ahead.
Crocalor?
That is correct!
Damn.
You technically buzzed in before I displayed the second one, so I'll go ahead.
The second one, I already knew. I was just trying to think of what the name was. The second one did fucking.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Alright, next entry here. Number 822.
Dude, that's a Ponyta.
Tanner is just completely fried on this quiz. It's said that the reason behind this Pokemon's high level of intelligence is the large size of its brain relative to those of other bird Pokemon. Tanner!
Oh, damn it. I buzzed in before I saw the bird. I was gonna try and guess what that weird deer guy is called.
I mean, regardless, I think, knowing it's a bird
Oh,
Pokemon.
wait, what's that guy's name? No, that's the first one. Pompaduck.
Incorrect. Alright, I'm gonna guess by no other... We're moving
Yeah,
on.
I don't have enough info there.
This intelligent Pokemon will quickly learn how to use any tool it can hold in its beak or its talons.
It just keeps talking about like how smart it is. I don't know of any smart Pokemon or bird Pokemon, I should say. Shit.
It is a very useful Pokemon in the newer generations of Pokemon.
Useful, you say?
Well, not this variation of it, but another one.
I feel like those hints are going to blow my mind after you reveal what it is. Okay, it's a smart bird. Smart bird. Let's go with Cramorant.
It is not Cramorant. Jackson,
Man.
my boy, would you like to wager a guess for this smart bird?
I don't fucking know. Corviknight?
Ah, you were so close. It is Corvus.
Oh, Corvus Squire.
That's fucked up. Give me half points. give me 0.5 points.
Okay. Alright, moving on here. Entry number 923!
Oh my god.
I love this Pokemon. Alright, moving on.
Dylan
This
loves it, you say.
This Pokemon normally is slow to react, but once it enters battle, it will strike down its enemies with lightning-fast movements.
Huh. Interesting.
Alright. This Pokemon's fluffy fur acts as a battery. It can store the same
Oh.
amount of electricity as an electric car.
Okay,
What
Tanner.
electric car? This is very important information here. We talking like a lucid air? We talking like a fucking smart car?
I'm thinking of that, like, black and gray one, who I think is a new evolution of Zigzagoon. But I can't remember that guy's name. Let's say Zagunagoon.
That is incorrect. Anybody else like to
Shit.
wager a guess?
Okay, so... fucking... I think I know which one. I don't know which, like, evolution this would be, though. I guess, let's say Yamper.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Jackson, would you like to wager a guess?
No, I'm good.
I feel like you guys can get this one, so I'll give you my own hint. This is the Pikachu mascot of this generation.
Of this generation?
I can't even think of what it fucking looks like, let alone what its name would be.
I
Is it
had it on my
Palmot?
team. It is
How does it
Palmot.
help that?
Whoa!
Palmot is fucking goated. I love him. He's such a good electric type.
I wish
Yeah,
it was,
I
like,
totally forgot
just...
this thing
Stupid.
existed.
Yeah, I wish it was just him and they got rid of its other evolutions.
Yeah. He's a little weird, but he's fine. He's adorable. I love him. He's good. Next entry.
Whoa.
349.
Scary.
This one's got a lot, so you guys, this will be easy. Maybe. Many youths admire the way this Pokemon listlessly picks fights and keeps its cool no matter what opponent it faces. Tanner.
What the fuck is that guy's name? Toxtricity?
That is
Toxtricity?
correct!
No!
Holy shit, yeah! He's got two different
Oh.
forms, and I just decided, since it's got two separate Pokedex entries for two other separate Pokedex entries, I just decided to include all of them.
That's fair.
Alright, here we go.
That's
Alright,
the first points I've gotten in like 3 rounds.
There we go. Alright, and lastly, onward to our final pity point.
Oh, shit.
Our Pokemon in question. It is the man himself. Arceus!
Whoa!
Now, Jackson, please give me your best description of the god and savior of all Pokemon.
I'm in last place, damn! Tanner hasn't answered anything in like 3 rounds. Not much is known about this Pokemon, but it is said to have created the universe.
Holy shit!
With its, like,
According to Legend of
thousands
Sinnoh,
of
Pokemon
arms or
emerged from
whatever.
an egg and shaped all there is in the world. It is told in mythology that this Pokemon was born before the universe even existed! Holy shit. Good job, Jackson. You did it.
Seems kind of fucked up that they made a fucking animal the god of that world.
Yeah, well, it is the world. Okay.
Fair enough, it is the world, I suppose.
Final question, boys. Now I'm gonna sit here and DM you guys each your own points here. Let's see.
Holy shit.
Jackson.
Is this last question multiple choice?
Kind of. It's
Kind of.
What the fuck does that mean?
so it's gonna be like the pity point system.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Jackson.
Wait, so are we subjectively being rated on our final question?
Yes.
What?
I love that.
Oh my
It's really
god.
funny.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
I don't like your attitude, Nico. 0 point, you lose.
Oh, I fucking. Oh, how many points could you guys fucking have? Like, how are you determining? Like, this gives so many fucking questions.
It's accurate. It's like the pity points, Nico. It's accuracy to the Pokédex entries.
That's entirely subjective on your part.
Well, it's not subjective if it's accurate to the Pokédex entry, so...
Fucking... let's... Shockingly, that isn't as many points that I would have expected me to have either. Let's go with, like,
what?
this many, I guess.
You expected more?
Oh, yeah. I expected way more.
Bro's got an ego the size of a fucking skyscraper.
Fucking...
Maybe you should have answered more questions, right?
Let's go with that many.
Insane. Okay. Give me a second to tally up here really quick. I'm not even gonna say who has what and who wagered what, just to add to the suspense here. Okay. Now. Well, I guess
he's gonna, like, show us Pikachu.
No. Actually, I guess you'll have to know the places, because I'm going to do this from last place to first place, so that way the person can have, like, the Pokemon they're most confident with. Alright, here we go. Go. It's not going. Here we go. Alright, so boys, we've got 6, count them, 6 Pokemon on the board. Now, Tanner, which 2 Pokemon would you like to describe?
We're picking 2?
Well, yeah.
I'll describe Ninetales and Gyarados, I guess.
Okay. Jackson, which 2 would you like to choose?
Spoink?
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I know the Spoink one! I know the Spoink one! Yeah,
I know the Spoink one! Fuck!
I know the Spoink one! I don't know what any of these other ones are. I guess the fucking cactus guy. I don't even know what his name is.
Alright, Nico, that means you are forced to do Dusclops and Honedge. Now, Tanner, give me your best description of Ninetales and Gyarados.
Ninetales. So I'll start with Ninetales. This beautiful Pokemon is renowned for its elegance, and it brings good luck, and is kinda magical. And then Gyarados is, this Pokemon will fuck you up if you get near it, but it's loyal or something, and also no one knows where it comes from.
Alright, fair enough, dude, fair enough. Jackson, give me your best description of Spoink and Cacturn.
Cacturn, that's what his name is.
Yes.
Cacturn! This Pokemon imitates a cactus to avoid predators. And Spoink is some shit like, this Pokemon has to keep bouncing on its spring or else its heart will stop and it will die.
Alright, lastly, Nico, give me your best descriptions of Dusclops and Honedge.
Luckily, I do actually know what Honedge's is. It's like, this Pokemon is, this sword is possessed by a ghost, and if you touch it, it will drain you of your life force. And then, I have no fucking idea what it is for Dusclops.
Give it your best
it's a ghost who wanders the forest late at night. It's said that if you encounter it, your soul will be sucked out of your body.
Alright, audience, let's see how close these boys are to the descriptions. Spoink, using its tail like a spring, it keeps its heart beating by bouncing constantly. If it stops, it dies. Jackson, congratulations. Very smart and very vengeful. Grabbing one of its many tails could result in a 1,000-year curse. You were the exact opposite of that, Tanner. Once Gyarados goes on a rampage, its ferociously violent blood does not calm until it has burned everything down, sorry. There are records of this Pokemon rampages lasting a whole month. That is accurate. Good job, Tanner. Dusclop's body is completely hollow. There's nothing at all inside. It is said that its body is like a black hole. This Pokemon will absorb anything into its body, but nothing will ever come back out. I guess close enough, Nico. Honedge.
I don't think it was.
He got the ghost wandering around part, but, you know, that's like half of it.
I guess.
If anyone dares to grab its hilt, it wraps a blue cloth around that person's arm and drains that person's life energy completely. And lastly, you nailed that 100%. Lastly, Jackson, Cacturn. If a traveler is going through a desert in the thick of night, Cacturn will follow in a ragtag group. The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for their traveler to tire and become incapable of moving.
That's fucked up. I'm just like wandering through a desert at night. There's just a group of cactuses tailing you, slowly waiting for you to fucking pass out so they can kill you.
It is a dark type, you know.
Yeah, so
I had no idea. I thought it was grass, frankly.
Part of this quiz was to like show you guys like the reality of Pokemon is not as cheery as we all think it is, and these last 6 were supposed to display that. Like, I fucking love Ninetales. You touch it, you get a 1,000-year curse. That's pretty fucked. If Dusclops like opens up its body, it just opens a black hole and everybody dies. So that's great.
I think one of Ninetales' other entries is like each tail is like said to house the spirit of like a sage who worshipped it or some shit like that.
Yeah, that is the other entry, in fact. All right. However, we are moving on to final results here. In last place, we got Tanner, wagering a whole 0 points.
Classic Tanner.
I had no confidence in my ability to answer whatever was coming.
He ends the quiz with 27 points.
Whoa.
Jackson in second place.
Oh, thank God.
With 34 points, wagering again 0 points.
I also had 0 confidence to answer anything.
And finally, the winner of it all.
Wait, how many did he end with?
Jackson?
Yeah.
34. And lastly, Nico in first place, wagering 4 points. Originally 54, he got about half of his final question right, which doesn't matter anything in the end because he ends the game with 52 points.
Let's
dubbing
go.
him the Pokemon professor of our generation. Nico, how does it feel?
Dude, it feels fantastic. Shouldn't I have like 56 points? You just deducted 2 from me.
Or, yeah, sorry, I went the wrong direction.
Okay.
Regardless, it doesn't matter. I want to give some context. I offered Tanner to go triple or nothing, and he didn't take it because he was
Damn.
that far behind. You really biffed it, Tanner. You could have won this.
Would I have won even if I agreed to that? Because I only got Gyarados kind of right.
Yeah, well, if you went triple and half of, you would have gotten like 26. You would have been in second place.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, no, second places. Regardless.
We don't put second places on the fucking website.
No, sir. I gotta say, Dylan, fantastic idea for a quiz. I certainly had a good time with it.
I'm glad. I had to redeem myself for past quizzes and all. But you know, where are we? Speaking of second place.
It's time to watch some silver medal tier movies over at Guapish at the Movies.
Guapish at the Movies. You have one shot, one opportunity. Something, mom spaghetti.
I figured it would have been funny to do Guess Who's Back Again, considering we did that for Look Who's Back. But anyway,
what did we watch this week?
Tanner's pick of the week, and by Tanner I mean Tanner's Patreon account, Mr. T's pick of the week, and also our Patreon request, was the 2014 film The Raid 2. I guess, Tanner, you want to tell us about it?
Dude, The Raid 2 picks up immediately where The Raid left off. We see Andy get fucking executed by some guy we've never seen, and then Rama meets up with the fucking what's he called, police officer that he was told he could trust, and then they send him undercover to find evidence of police corruption. But also he wants to get revenge on the guy who killed his brother, and he goes deep undercover, and everything is real fucked up, and then there's a ton of fighting, and then he doesn't really ever get the evidence he's looking for. Everyone just kind of dies except for him.
I forgot about that.
I feel like you could probably assume that he also most likely died.
No, I don't.
He is the ultimate badass, and probably will have a relatively...
Well, no, I think those people were just gonna let him go.
Oh, okay. I thought they were definitely there.
I think he bled out.
Fun fact, this is Samuel L. Jackson's favorite movie.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
also big news, guys. I'm declaring this one my favorite movie over Jurassic Park, at least for now.
Oh,
I
you like it
just
that-
asked you the other week, do you think a movie will ever usurp Jurassic Park as your favorite movie? And you're like, no.
This movie gets better every fucking time I see it. This shit is sweet.
I think there's a more respectable pick than Jurassic Park, honestly.
That's cringe of you to say.
I just think it's more unique. Okay, is that better to say, you know?
That's fair. That's fair enough, I guess. Story. I think it has a really solid story, lots of intrigue, lots of different factions with different interactions with each other, which is part of why it gets better every time I see it, because I literally, I've seen this one like 4 or 5 times now, and I'm still catching new shit every time. One story moment that I kind of love, and they don't really like play it up much. I mean, they play it up a little, but not like, they're not harping on it the whole time, is the fact that like, he thought he was going to prison for like a couple months, and then he's fucking stuck there for like 2 years. And we get that great like top-down shot of him walking out of the prison, and it's just 2 years later. It's like, oh, damn, he really got fucked on. I really like our main character, actually. He's a bit of a blank slate, but I think he does it in a way that can get you engaged with him. And like I was just mentioning, you get really invested in his struggle, because you're like, damn, this guy can't trust anyone, even his own, like, police people, and he's getting really just fucked on by everyone. And the action, holy shit, it's so fucking good. The thing, like, things action movies need to do to be good is, they need to have a good amount of action. The action they have needs not to feel too similar to each other, and, the action has to be believable, at least in this world. And this movie nails all of those. Every single fight has something that makes it unique, whether it be what the opponent is, or where it's taking place, or what weapons are being used. Like, I just cannot say enough about all the fight scenes.
Anyways, this movie fucking stink. This movie sucked ass. No. I would agree. I think this movie is an insane step up from the first one.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
in terms of general filmmaking is probably the biggest thing that sets it apart. This one, honestly, the first movie did have some pretty creative shots. It was trying to do some interesting things, but I feel like the setting was really fucking boring for the most part. And, they were working with what they had. But being, not restricted as being in like this one building really let them run free. There was a lot of cool shots, interesting transitions in the way they were just like presenting information. It just felt like a much better made movie overall.
Yeah.
And it was very noticeable. It's literally just from like the first like 5 minutes. I was like, I already tell this is going to be a pretty decent step up.
Yeah.
There's that one shot that, like, they do it so smoothly you don't even really notice how good it is, where it's when they're doing like the driving scene towards the end, and the camera goes like into the driver's side window and then back out the like back passenger side. That wasn't like CG or anything. They actually had a guy in like a fake car chair costume that they handed the camera through the window off, and then he handed it out to a guy like on a platform on the side of the outside of the car.
That's pretty fun.
Like, that shit's insane.
Why didn't you list that as your fun fact, Tanner? Come on.
I can bring up as many fun facts as I want, man. I like the Samuel L. Jackson one, and it neatly transitioned into me declaring this my favorite movie, okay?
Fair enough, dude. I'm sorry,
What did you think?
What did I think? I mean, it's really hard to really say anything more than what you guys say. Also, just because when you guys describe movies like this, I just feel like you guys do a better job anyway. But, I mean, I agree with the whole... Like, the raid was really creative with its one building, like, one environment, and it was really good. It did really good with what it had, like, what Jackson said. But when they were given boundaries beyond and were allowed to just take it, like the car chase scene, or he's in prison, or he's invading some other random clan. There's, like, some conflict between some Japanese Yakuza or whatever, and I forget what country, I always forget what country this was filmed in.
Indonesia.
Yeah, it was China versus Japan versus...
Yeah. So when we're able to explore these different conflicts because we're not restricted by a building and by like covert ops and like a setup and everything, and like obviously now we know this movie's built off of that preface where we're like, we know there are corrupt cops that are trying to get other cops killed so that corrupt cop can get paid by these gangs to kill those cops. And then yeah, this whole thing turned into a bust. Just like, oh, I gotta figure out what's. I didn't even realize that we never found out about his brother until you mentioned it just now. But I think he probably was just, like, done. Like, he got that out of his mind. Like, his goal was to be undercover and survive. And I think, like, after all of that, I don't want to say it's unrealistic to remember, like, oh, yeah, I need to figure out what happened to my brother. Technically, he probably got the resolve he wanted because he killed everybody involved with killing his brother. So, like, in his mind, it's probably all just a clean slate. And moving on with his life, he probably just wants to get back home to his wife, his kid, because he told her he'd only be gone for a couple months. He's been gone for fucking 3 years.
Right.
So, but yeah, no, the fact that the action was on par, if not better, and then also had the environments to explore and everything. You guys are obviously good at breaking down the cinematography and everything. I think it was a really good step up from the last.
Dylan, did you watch this in English, by the way?
I had no choice.
Okay, fantastic.
Was there an option to watch it in Indonesian?
I don't think so. But, like, we watched it in English. I feel like for posterity's sake, we should probably mention that here real quick.
Yeah, and the voice acting was absolutely still fucking dog shit in this movie. It wasn't nearly as bad as the first one, granted. It was definitely a step up. I actually feel like some of the voices weren't terrible, which is a crazy compliment for a fucking dub. But yeah, it was still pretty bad. I think this movie would have been, like, even that step up better if we just had some, like, actual competent voice actors. Not necessarily that these people are incompetent, but it's just really hard to do a live action dub, right?
Yeah.
Even if you have really good voice actors, it's just such a high bar to climb. And, you know, they're working with what they had, but it was still pretty fun.
On top of that, like, I wanted to give this movie the fair judgment I gave the last one, because I gave the last movie half of it dubbed and half of it subbed. And like I told you guys, I think if you had watched the whole thing subbed, I think you would have, like, we all rated it super high. But it's just so much better subbed because it's like, and I said this the last time, Jackson mentioned it just now, where unless you're willing to replicate the environment in which the movie is shot, it is difficult to get good voice acting over live action because it's not like you're just layering audio tracks over each other in a studio based on an anime.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. None of the voice acting is, like, great. Some of it is good. I think our main character sounds fine. I think the crime boss father sounds fine. I think Beijo sounds fine. The homeless dude sounds atrocious. His voice does not fit that guy at all.
Good thing he's not in the movie, like, at all.
Elvis was kind of hit or miss for me. Sometimes he sounded fine, sometimes he didn't.
Was that homeless guy in the first movie? I feel like I recognized him.
Yeah, that was Mad Dog.
Okay,
he's a different character. It's just they were like, damn, this actor is so fucking good at fighting, we gotta bring him back.
Okay, so I was like, he's from the first movie, but everybody, like, died, and that makes sense, as long as it's not like, oh, he's alive.
Yeah, no.
Yikes. That's such an, I don't think I've seen that in any movie where they kill a character in, like, the previous movie, and then they like their acting so much they bring him back as a different character. That's super off-putting. Huh.
I think it's funny.
It was good. It got me, regardless.
Yeah. Although I guess we will be seeing that with Robert Downey Jr. here soon, eh?
Holy.
He's coming back, but as Doctor Doom.
Yeah, they cast him as Doctor Doom in the upcoming Avengers.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Marvel.
Anyway, do we have anything else to say about
I haven't said anything about it yet.
Yeah, you guys said shit, surprisingly.
Every time I cut in, you guys, you're like, anyway, so, like... Now, you see, as your resident Raid 1 hater, I will say this one is, like, head and shoulders above the first one in, like, every possible way imaginable.
Oh.
Yeah, like Jackson said, I think, like, I audibly said, like, at some point in the first 2 minutes, like, oh my gosh, this one's so much better already. Because it is. It's immediately so much better. They're, like, way more ambitious in, like, basically everything they do in this film, from the cinematography to the fight choreography, to, like, the settings that they put these fights in. Like, that first fight in, like, the courtyard when it's, like, all muddy and shit like that. It's, like, total chaos. But at the same time, like, you know, you can still very clearly, like, see what's going on and stuff like that. It's really fun. Also, just like the cast of characters who like put our main character up against here are a fun addition as well. That we don't really have anything like that in the previous film. Where like we have like the hammer chick here, so it's like the baseball kid or whatever the fuck. I think that stuff's really cool. Very John Wick-esque, one may say. I've never seen a John Wick movie. I'm just assuming they have characters like that. And yeah, just like the general storytelling for it as well. It's a much grander plot going on here with like, all these fucking mafia families and like, oh, they're like these inner politics and stuff like that. What are we gonna do? Ooh, is like this person trying to backstab this other person? Maybe. One thing I will say though, one part that I feel like they didn't really seem to do much justice to, I know this is a really tiny part of the film, it's when our main boy calls his wife and she's just like, oh, is this, my husband who I haven't talked to in 2 years? Yeah, I guess you can listen to our son. Alright, bye. Like, I feel like she should have given a much bigger reaction if supposedly she hasn't heard from him in 2 years,
Culture's different, I guess. I don't...
Maybe.
I don't know. That's the only thing I can say.
Like, I would expect so like, oh my god, I thought you were dead!
It could just also be shock,
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, overall, I definitely enjoyed this film.
Yeah, I totally spaced that you and Jackson gave this not this, the last one.
And I'm gonna lower it too.
Yeah, I think my biggest gripe with this movie, and it's probably a pretty similar thing to the first movie, is I like movies for the substance of them. This movie, of course, had a lot of substance. I really like the multi-leveled plot going on. I really like movies where it's just not really clear whose side anybody's particularly on, especially like with this movie. The ending is really fucking grim, and I think it truly speaks to like the desperation of the situation and just how fucked up all of this like gang conflict shit is going on inside this country. And it ending with like such a gritty, like everyone just fucking dies. There isn't like a really clean conclusion. I think it's really but that's not to say that this movie of course doesn't have flaws. I think, like with the first one, this movie really just wanted excuses to get into like action scenes, and a lot of them didn't feel like super natural going into transitions. I can't really like think of any examples right now, but some of them just felt like really forced, because they're like, oh yeah, it'd be cool if we had like a fucking action scene here. It didn't feel like there was like an actual like natural transition to it. But of course it's also counterbalanced because there are a lot of scenes that did just have like really transitions. Like when the fucking guy was in the prison, he was like fucking around with the broom and they were setting up to have like another faction of the prison go and kill him. That was cool as fuck. There was a lot of, scenes that did work, so it kind of, balances itself out without just being like abducted. Like, let's just have action to have action. The power level of the main character is kind of weird too. Like, he is like the supreme badass, but as we've seen throughout the rest of the movie, there is a lot of other supreme badasses going around that are just like a step above regular goon people. And he gets his fucking ass beat by that first one. Mm-hmm. And then later on in the movie, like not even like literally like the next fucking action scene afterwards, he kills two of the other supreme badasses, is like hurt, he got fucking like sliced open with a hammer in a fucking 2v1, and then beats the guy in a fight that just kicked his ass earlier, with the guy also using fucking knives against him.
I agree. I definitely thought that part was really weird too.
Kind of variable. And that kind of also just kind of speaks to like the main character isn't really like that much of a character, as kind of Tanner alluded to. I think he's like a cool vehicle to like move the plot along with, but there isn't like a crazy amount of depth. He mostly just wants like revenge and to protect his family, and that's basically it. He's mostly just like some fucking guy to like beat people up with, which whatever, it's an action.
Yeah.
Fun fact: that fight with the knife guy took 9 months to film.
Oh my gosh.
a lot of these fights are like insanely well choreographed.
Yeah.
Like with the first movie, they know their action. A lot of those fights have really long takes, and it's very impressive just from a technical. Like those actors did a great job.
Yeah. The prison fight is a one take.
I'm not shocked by that. There was so much fucking chaos going on. That's
easy to film chaos. That actually reminds me of a gripe. One of the only gripes I have with this movie is at the ending, where it's really hard to tell who is on whose side, like we were talking about. I remember I was just thinking, I was trying to figure it out. I was like, okay, so the bat guy, the hammer girl, like I'm pretty sure they're like the Indonesian, but like they're also trying to kill the cop guy, which I thought they're on the same side, but I guess at that point they're in the betrayal, and then there's the Japanese, and then there's the Chinese, and then I think my takeaway at the very end of it all was, okay, everybody's dead, so I guess it doesn't matter who's on whose side, because in the end, everybody's dead. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad, but I don't think being confused in the moment it's like trying to figure out, like, I guess I'll refer to when the fights broke out, when the son was like, hey, just do it, and the guy's like, did we get the okay? He's like, screw the okay, just do it. Then I was trying to figure out whose side is whose. So
I think the thing you're getting confused on is that the guy with the cane and then Elvis's dad, they're both Indonesian, but they're two separate factions
they're two different,
that are
okay.
like against each other.
So that would explain why they were all in the same place practically at the same time, and then like at the very end the Japanese clan like showed up after everything's over. Okay, so okay, because everything was moving a million miles a minute. I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because like Hammer Girl and Baseball Bat, they were henchmen of the guy with the cane. But they don't work for Elvis's father, which is why they were fighting Rama.
So what was the deal with the tattoos then? Like there was the guy saw the tattoo on the one guy who got tied up, and at the end of the movie he saw it on the guy with the cane. What did I miss there?
He basically sacrificed some of his own men So he sent some of his own men into prison to then attack Elvis, probably to get some kind of leverage over Elvis's father. And when Elvis saw the tattoo on him at the dinner, he realized, oh, he tried to have me killed before, and now he's just playing me to get an advantage, and that's why he turned on him.
Okay. That helps a lot, actually.
Anyway, so, are we good to go here at this movie?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alrighty. Tanner, you kick us off then, dude.
S+, this movie kicks ass.
Yeah, not much of a shocker
it's so
there.
Fucking good, holy shit.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was good. I'm gonna give an A-.
I guess I'll go next. I give it an A+ personally. I'm like really kind of in between S- and A+. I honestly would probably have given it an S- if we watched it in the original language, but there were a lot of scenes that like some like really emotional scenes, like the fucking scene where the kid and Elvis and his father were having that confrontation, and then he fucking executes him after he realizes he was totally betrayed. I feel like that scene would have had way more impact if we had like actual. Like, if we weren't, like, taking the immersion out of us. And there's a lot of scenes like that in this movie where, like, it's just, all of it's just, like, fucking taken out of our sails. But yeah,
I also like the
this,
scene where the father, like, apologizes in, like, their language or whatever. And it's like, well, I mean, we didn't really experience that. But
Yeah, it was just all in English,
we
like-
totally missed him depth.
Yeah, he was like, why'd you apologize in their language? I was like, oh, that sucks.
And that's why I watch anime subbed, baby. Anyways, yeah, I think this movie's pretty fucking solid. Honestly, I don't think the gripe for the weird action is like really that bad. I'm just not really a big action movie, but so it's still landing at A+ is pretty fucking crazy for me.
S+.
Whoa.
Your like clarification actually helped a lot, Tanner. It cleared up a lot of the confusion, which was what was holding it back.
Radical. Does that land in S?
It does, yeah. S-.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Yes.
What
Let's go.
is the upgrade to the other raid? The last raid got an A, so that's 2 ranks up.
Let's go.
Dylan's pick of the week was the 2006 film Flicka, an absolute show-stopping next film to follow up the raid.
Yeah, so Flicka, it is a movie about a high school girl trying to graduate, go to college. Her family owns a ranch. She finds a Mustang, wants to tame and train the Mustang. Everybody says, no, Dad sells Mustang. She steals Mustang from rodeo. They get lost in forest, gets mauled by mountain lion. And
What are these, like, cavemen summaries you've been doing?
You're getting way into the fucking weeds video, dude. This is a
Also
movie
that.
about a girl that likes a horse, and she can't have the horse, but she ends up getting the horse. Anyways, let's talk about Flicka, boys.
Hold
Sorry
on
that
a
my
second.
explanation was 30 seconds and yours was 10. So sorry.
Listen, dude, we're supposed to be giving synopsises. We're not
That
like
was a
full
synopsis. Chandler, what's your fun
Anyways.
fact?
Fun fact, during the filming of this movie, one of the horses stepped on its own rope and broke its neck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Jesus.
That's fun.
I completely forgot she's supposed to be a high schooler because she's also, not high school
She's like
age.
older than us.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
28 years old. We looked it up because Tanner called me a pedophile when I said I found her more attractive than the mom. Yeah. Dylan, what'd you think of this one?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought it was better than I remembered.
There
I
we
also
go.
guess I didn't remember very much about this because I thought it was. I don't remember what I thought I knew about. I knew the general idea of the movie, but I thought it was more generic than it was.
Yeah. Was this like a pretty heartwarming family film, though? Like, up there with We Bought a Zoo or whatever?
It's close.
Okay.
I don't know. I just like the interfamily conflict, and it's not like dumb stuff either. It's just
It's real. It's real stuff.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not gonna be able to break this movie down very well. This was definitely more of a feely movie than a analyze, which is actually new. So this is gonna be all you guys.
What'd you feel with it, though?
I'll answer that in a second. What'd you say, Jackson?
Okay.
I was gonna say, dude, local misogynist here. I hate women, and because of that, I sided with the dad in most instances in this movie. I did not like the main character. I found her really whiny and annoying. She's a young girl. She wants what she wants. She has a connection to this horse because it helps save her life. That whole scene was fucking stupid, by the way. She should have been mauled very quickly the second she turned her back and ran away from a fucking mountain lion. She lives in an area where there's mountain lions and she doesn't know to turn her back away from them? What the fuck? Anyways, so yeah, I understand that, but like, her approach is just insanely childish, especially because her parents have reiterated over the fact that they just don't really have a lot of money. And they don't want to risk her daughter's life, potentially get expensive medical bills, helping her if she gets hurt by the fucking really dangerous horse that has been shown to literally hurt her before. Plus, they just get some money from selling the horse. I'm just totally on the side of the father. I just cannot take anything the girl says seriously at all. And of course, she ends up getting the horse in the end by showing how much she wants it and works for it. Whatever. Because of all of the previous stuff before, all of the wind was taken out of my sails with the emotional impact of the.
Yeah, I'm an emotional sap. I was feeling real in the. I don't even remember the phrase. I honestly don't know what else to say.
Anyways, let's move on to those rankings, boys.
Yeah, all I have to say is, yes, it's bad, but it's mostly just boring.
It's a very schmaltzy film. It's insanely generic. I think it's right there with We Bought a Zoo. That's why I used it as an example. Very basic film overall, I would say. It goes exactly where you think it will.
I don't know where I think so.
Fair enough. I guess I think it will go in the D tier. How about you, Dylan?
Generic. I don't think that. Well, I guess that's. I'm just giving it a B.
Wow.
I gave it a C-.
I don't fucking know, man. I'm in between a D and a D-.
And it's got too much masculinity.
I like it more than pretty much all of my D- movies, but like it less than pretty much all of my D. It's just such a nothing burger of a film. I'll be generous and say D.
You know, I'll actually be generous as well. I think a D is a little too harsh. I'll go D+.
Wow.
I'm
Insane
looking at
reviews.
my D rankings, and I just can't imagine putting it.
And it lands at a C- over. My pick of the week, me being Jackson, was the 2002 film 8 Mile, which of course is a retelling of Eminem's initial kind of upbringing. You know, it's like that initial period of his life before he really made it big. You know, it's showcasing his kind of, not even really his rise to fame. It's kind of just like a little snippet of his life to give some context about who he is as a rapper.
Yeah, it's like a semi-autobiographical.
Yeah, sure. Fun fact time, Tanner.
Fun fact. When they're filming the rap battles in the underground city, or not the church basement or whatever, they were gonna have Eminem just lip sync so that they could save his voice. But the crowds they brought in were too rowdy and would not abide by that, so he actually had to rap battle.
There we go. Were they actually improv rap battles, or?
I assume they were still scripted.
Okay. Fair enough.
It would not have surprised me. Eminem is insanely good at just rapping off the dome. He is very well known for that.
Yeah, it would have been crazy if that were the case.
Yeah, dude, I love Eminem. I love his music. And I like his backstory. I like what's weird for me in this movie is he gave alter egos to him, at least. I can't say for his friends because it was friends' name. But I like the street dog, you know, growing up and just overcoming challenges, and, you know, just because an obstacle got in his way, it didn't stop him. You know, he still has dreams and goals he would aspire to, so he's gonna find another way to do it. He's got a car that's always breaking down, but he's either figuring out how to do it or he has people that can help him. He's using his connections. He's trying to get ahead in life because he knows where he's at and he wants to not be there. He loves his sister a lot and doesn't, you know, he cares for his mom, but she's not making good choices. So he's having to grow up and be that person who makes those choices. One thing that I think's really fun, or funny, however you want to look at it, is that people think Eminem is this gross, grotesque guy who talks nothing about, you know, the rap world. Everybody thinks that rappers are bad. oddly enough, Eminem actually is a lot, and it shows in this movie too, which is kind of neat. It shows like that softer, like caring side of him, where that's not like a facade. That's just him. He just does what he does because it's work, and it's like it's what his passion is. It's not because that's who he is as a person, which actually makes it even cooler. Just it goes to show like how talent can be separate from personality, and it doesn't have to be. I thought this movie was fucking awesome. This is probably by far the best semi-autobiography, whatever Nico called it, movie that we've seen so far, in my own personal opinion. But that's also just the bias of I fucking love Eminem.
What else have we seen that fits that category outside of like pumping
Weird
iron?
Al.
Weird Al.
Oh yeah, that's some goofy shit.
Does the Social
the
Network not
Patriot?
count?
Yeah, the Social Network.
Yeah,
counts.
Social Network.
Wait, the
counts, yeah.
Patriot?
Yeah, it's that's what Mel Gibson's upbringing was like.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. I thought this movie was okay.
Fuck
I
you.
really didn't get all that invested in anything that was going on. The performances, as in the acting, were hit or miss for me. The mom is bad. And there needed to be more rapping.
I agree. There
More
definitely did
rapping.
need to be more
Like, what?
rapping in this.
It was the upbringing. What do you expect?
Also, like, fucking... So, like, he won an Oscar for the song Lose Yourself, but they only play it over the credits? Why does
And?
the Oscars allow that?
It was in the movie. Yeah, I definitely do agree
It's a
with
cool
Tanner.
fucking song, to be fair.
It is
I don't
it is
understand
a
what your
cool
concern
song.
here is, Tanner.
I definitely do agree with Tanner. My biggest issue with this movie is that I find Eminem's character in this film to be very unlikable, and it leaves me not wanting to be invested in anything that's happening in his life whatsoever. It just feels like he's so fucking whiny and ungrateful for what he actually has in his life, and he just like makes the worst decision with his friends like everywhere possible. Where he's like, "Fuck you, dude! I don't want to do this shit." And he's like, "I'm just trying to help you out, man. What's the big deal? Fuck you! I know what I need to do. You don't do this shit for me. Fuck you!" And I just don't like it, man. I just don't like him.
Especially all the shit with the fucking girl, dude.
Yeah.
Right? Generic white trash prostitute looking girl he has a little bit of a crush on. He fucks her in a factory. Holy shit, the girl put out so easily. Catches her cheating on him. She's fucking like accelerating the relationship way too fucking quick. Very strange. He gets cheated on, and then like he's still kind of like half chilled her. Why does he entertain her at all? He should be giving her the fucking bird and not nothing else. Very strange. It's also this, because of just what this movie is, it's really hard to like criticize much about the plot about being like stupid or contrived, because it's literally, I guess, just like a retelling of what happened. Obviously, I'm sure there's plenty of embellishment, but yeah, I agree. His character is just I'm not a huge fan of his character, to be completely honest. I think it's a fun movie to watch. I'm fine with the amount of rapping, but it was just kind of.
Speaking of the woman, his ex-girlfriend as well is just like really not in this movie whatsoever, and I feel like that's pretty weird, because she just really seems to like not serve a purpose whatsoever, and I just don't really understand what her inclusion was, if that's the case.
Honestly, that kind of speaks to one of my biggest gripes with this movie, is just the snippet of his life they take out. It feels like we get dumped into something where we don't have a lot of context. There's a lot of like movie pieces that don't really get a whole lot of, fleshing out, like his ex-girlfriend, for example. She doesn't really serve any purpose in the plot, but because she is part of his life at that moment, we have to know about it. And there isn't, if you don't, obviously, we all know that Eminem became incredibly successful and is like a super big rapper. But as like just from like a movie standpoint, there isn't really like a super complete plot. We don't see any, like, I wish we had at least saw like the startings of what got him into his fame, but like nothing. Like I don't know anything about his like actual like the midpoint. We just like have this like random part of him winning a rap battle, and then something between then and now he became ultra famous. Like, did he get, I don't know, recruited with some recruiter or some shit at that rap battle? And he was like, that guy's fucking awesome, let me get him in there. I don't know. Don't tell me no. But yeah, I'm just hazarding a guess here. I just think it's strange to have like this whole movie about this guy, and then we don't even know like what gets him to where he is now. It's just like this random non sequitur piece of his life.
Well, I guess I'm sorry to say that it's literally in Dr. Dre and Eminem songs, so...
Alas, it's not part of the movie,
Yeah.
so who gives a shit?
I do.
like saying I could have known the answer to that question if I read the Wikipedia page on Eminem. That's got nothing to do with the fucking movie, so I don't care. I'm talking about the movie, not the Wikipedia page of his life.
Man, Evangelion's so confusing. Did you read the Wikipedia page though, and also play the visual novels, and check out the cereal boxes that have extended lore on them? So is that it for us guys on 8 Mile?
Yeah, I guess so.
Dylan, kick us off for the ratings here.
I gave it an S.
Holy smokes. He really lost himself in the film.
That's your guys' opinion. Just because you don't see what I see in the movie isn't my problem.
Jackson, what'd you rate it?
I don't think this is like a bad movie. I still found it entertaining. I've got my gripes of like the plot of it, but it's kind of a whatever movie. I just gave it a B.
I'm a little lower than you. I'm a B minus.
Dude, I'm the same as Jackson. I also gave it a B. Whoa. I think it's a fine film.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not horrific or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything like incredibly well. It doesn't do anything incredibly bad. It's just like I feel like it's a pretty well shot movie for the most part too. Mm-hmm. I think the setting is very gritty and speaks to it. It's a B+ tier movie overall, baby. I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
I guess since we have been so negative on the film, I will actually say I forgot a point of praise I did want to give it. I thought like the final rap battle that they did was really good. I enjoyed that part.
Oh yeah, that was solid. Where he just says all the shit the other guy would try and insult him with. That was a really good moment.
Yeah, I agree. I do also like the depiction of the relationship with his friends. Nico was harping on the fact that he was pretty stupid in it, but I feel like that's kind of realistic. You can be pretty hot-headed with your friends, especially if they're making choices beyond your behalf. And I like the way they present their friendship. It actually just seemed really pretty true to expect, which I appreciate. It was a pretty real feeling movie for the most part, which is obviously what it was going for.
One may say it was the blackest movie we've seen yet.
Dylan, I can't believe you think you're black and you like Eminem. How dare you?
He thinks he's black.
This man out of here. He's fucking racist. Oh, why do we still have him here?
Facts. Lay it on me.
That's why we have him here.
Yeah, he's a white boy.
Well, speaking of B+ tier films, Tanner, what are you picking for next week?
More apropos than you might think. I'm picking the 2019 film Yesterday.
Oh, there we go. That's going to be pretty silly. I can't wait for us to have some very vehement arguments about that one.
Not for me. Probably.
Potentially not. And apropos of nothing, I suppose, I'm going to be picking The Sixth Sense.
Is that the I See Dead People movie?
God damn it! No, motherfucker! I'm picking something else now. Fuck you! I knew you were gonna do this shit. You son of a bitch! Oh god damn it!
That's funny as fuck.
Fuck!
He was only picking that because Jackson was not aware of the twist, Dylan.
I don't know what that means, so whatever.
You just said the twist of the movie.
I don't know what that means. I just know it's a quote from the movie.
What do you think it fucking means? It means that the twist of the movie is that the guy's seeing dead people, I guess.
But I don't know what that. Whatever.
You accidentally know the twist of the movie. That's what it means, and you said.
I guess, but like I don't know what the movie's about, so the twist is still up in the air.
No, it's okay. Whatever.
Well, I mean, if you watch the movie, you're gonna understand the twist before it happens.
Sure, whatever. Shame on me, I guess. Whatever.
I'm gonna pick Do the Right Thing instead.
Crazy.
Is that the?
I know that.
What year is that?
1989.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's the one.
That's what my really AI that big of a deal to you that I said that, then now you just don't want to watch it.
Oh, now I'm gonna pick it later when Jackson forgets about it.
I'm never gonna
just say it again.
That shit's ingrained in my mind. The second we pick that movie, this movie's gonna flash right back to me.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm just gonna say it again, dude. You're not saving yourself from this.
I'm
and
gonna
the Patreon pick this week is The Sixth Sense.
Whoa.
It's the only thing I know about that movie is that quote is from it.
I'm gonna message you beforehand that I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna be like, don't fucking say it again.
You have no power. You're gonna have to pick it a while
Freedom of speech, bitch.
Yeah. Couple of years from now, at least, for that to wipe from my memory.
Apparently,
I'll pick it. I'm gonna pick it next week.
Anyways, that'd be funny. Just fuck you to Nico. Anyways, let's roll that Patreon, and it's looking like Swayed by Jay's pick, the 1992 film Toys, will be what we're watching. Thank you, Swayed by Jay, for the request.
I think that's a Robin Williams film.
It is, yeah.
No. And speaking of the Patreon, Jackson, we have to tell people all about how they, too, can request a Patreon movie for us to watch.
Yeah, sure, dude. Stop targeting me for this. I don't want to say it anymore. Yeah, for $1 a month, if you sub to our Patreon, at guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish, whatever you prefer, you get access to our pre-Guap, or our pre-show. You get early access to the episodes sometimes. You get access to our Discord, where you can use our slime bot, which you can also get 500 free slime coins for, whatever that means. You can request movies, request topics, talk to us, the whole business. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, you get your name shouted out like the following people. That being GH, Slayed by J, Blake, Netagant, Dumb Gay Retard, Top Ramen Man, Joshua Bean, Lolly Panopticon, Tutbot, Lucas Adet, Hunter, and Jacob Edwards. Thank you all for subscribing.
Thank you all so much, everybody. We love you so much. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.